Hi, I'm Francesca Scerbo. I am a nutrition coach and fitness professional. And one of the things I get all the time is, how do I hit my macros? How do I have the perfect breakfast? What are your go-to ideas? And I'm going to show you one of my go-to ideas right now that is super simple, does not require cooking, but does require planning in advance. And all you have to do is stick it in the refrigerator. And what that is overnight protein oats. And I'm going to show you how to make it. So if you have a simple container, which pretty much everybody has, you can have a simple container, and then this way you can just pop the lid on, stick it in the fridge. So what we want to do with overnight oats is we want to make sure that we get good quality oats, which is what I have right here. I love to buy oats that have a little bit of omega-3s. This one has some extra flax and chia seeds in it, and it's also gluten-free, so it doesn't cause as much inflammation. And I also like to put some almond milk in it to give it a little bit of a creamier texture. If almond milk is not your thing, then you can do coconut milk. You can do regular milk if you want, but you're also going to add a little bit of water to it as well. So you want to make sure that you have a really nice balance. And again, we'll talk about that as well. You want to have a great source of protein. This is actually one of my personal favorite protein shakes, Kachava. It is a whole meal replacement and it's plant-based. And then we like to add a little bit of extras to it as well. And then this is something a lot of people don't really know, and this is powdered peanut butter. So for those people that maybe want to use a little bit of peanut butter or want the peanut butter texture, but don't want the extra calories, this is your jam. I love this stuff. So here's how we're going to do this. First, we take our container. Then we're going to start with our oats. And we come in, this is 1 cup. So everybody has a measuring cup. So you can go into the oats and you're going to nicely measure 1 cup. We're going to take that 1 cup and pour it obviously right into, making sure like we don't spill it all over our counter. But if you do, hey, no worries, life is good. We're going to pour it right onto the oats. We're talking real time here, people. So obviously there's a mess. And then what we want to do is we're going to add 1 tablespoon of our peanut butter. So 1 tablespoon. And what I like to do with this is 2 tablespoons is a serving. So if you really want to cut back on the calories, go to 1. Add 1 tablespoon. And then we're going to add our protein. And what we're going to do is, since our protein powder here is 1 scoop, you're going to do 1 scoop of protein. So these oats are just about 30 grams of protein. And as you all know from a lot of the reels that I've done, 30 grams of protein in the morning is where we want to start. So we're going to put our protein powder right in here. And then we're going to add our milk. So what I like to do is I like to do a 50-50 split. So a 50-50 split is obviously half almond milk and half water. So we're going to take ourselves and we're going to bring it here. So I'm using half a cup right through here, pouring it in. Okay. And then what we want to do is we want to take the other half and we're just going to add some basic water. About a half a cup of that. Obviously, we're going to bring our spoon back in. And when we're doing this, you want to make sure that you kind of clump it down, because what happens with stuff like this is it does kind of get a little clumpy. So we want to just make sure that we stir. We stir it up and down, roll up and down. So you want to keep that consistency, stirring and stirring and stirring. And what you can do with this, which is really awesome, if it is, you can add some cinnamon to help with some blood pressure. You can add a little hemp hearts if you want to. And all you got to do is stir. Take your lid, cover it up. That's it. It's as simple as that. You stick this in the fridge overnight, and when you take it out, you get this amazing thick pudding-like texture. And what I like to do as an add-on is obviously high in antioxidants, any type of berries. Raspberries are my go-to, so you can top this with some raspberries. And this is also a new favorite of mine, is these little crunchies from 7 Sundays. They make some cereals, but they also make a healthier granola. About a tablespoon of this in the morning, and you have the most perfect, complete breakfast. Overnight oats. Give it a try. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.